extend your legs out in front, pull the toes towards your shins. And let's take a deep breath in and fold forwards over those legs to hold the stretch. Use a yoga belt or a strap if you need to go a little bit further and deeper. Gradually bring yourself up. Let's lengthen through, find that lengthened position, and we'll just slightly turn the legs and the toes out this time. Refold back over the legs, place the hands wherever they feel comfortable to, and you may feel a slightly different stretch here, so try and relax and release as much as possible. Gradually ease yourself out, stretching to where you can, bringing those arms up. And this time we'll turn your toes in towards each other, taking the heels out, recommitting to that forward fold and stretching to where you can. You can gradually ease yourself out. We'll go one more time. This time, bringing those feet back together, but point through the toes, find some length. And again, ease forward, folding to where you can and relaxing over those legs. Gradually bring yourself up, stretch and lengthen, releasing the arms down, and let's come round onto all fours for your next position, taking your time, knees below your hips, hands below the shoulders, and a few cat-cows just to release and stretch through the spine, finding some length, extra space and extra movement. And then find your way back through to neutral. Tuck your toes and lifting up to your downward dog. So again, find some length, maybe tread through the feet. Create some movement into those legs, or simply hold and breathe into that downward dog. And let's find some movement here, so tuck your chin, rounding all the way through as you lengthen out, to a plank position and then immediately lifting your hips back up and over to your downward dog. Start to tuck the chin and round through like a wave all the way through to your plank position. Lengthen through the crown of your head and lift straight back up. Let's do that a couple of times. And then when you're ready, we're going to come back down onto all fours and come to sit onto your knees. So grab some extra padding for the knees if you need to. We're going to start in this position, and if you're not progressing, you're more than welcome to change the position of the legs. But we're going to do several variations here, and you can progress if you want to. So bring your hands onto your hips, move them round towards the lower back as you squeeze the elbows towards each other. From there, lengthen and push the ribs forwards, open the heart, and just take your gaze on a diagonal. So we're not craning the head back, we're just finding some length and opening out the heart. That's your first position. If you want to, bring yourself up onto your knees, tuck under and squeeze the bottom. Squeeze the elbows, open out the ribs, and imagine you've got a beach ball behind you, just opening out the front of the body. And your hardest or deepest option, should I say, is bringing those toes up, reaching back for your heels, opening out the chest. And if it's too strong for the neck, slightly tuck your chin in and feel the stretch and the opening down the front of the body. And then gradually start to ease yourself out. We'll come back down onto all fours and just do a couple of cat-cows just to release that movement and that position. And when you're ready, we're going to step the right foot round to the outside of the hand, so help it along and find your own way. See if you can lift that back knee up off the floor and gently move into those hips and breathe and hold. Gradually place the foot down, taking your time. And if you want to, just open out one more time, lengthening up, opening through and stretching through the front of the hip and the front of the body. And gradually bring yourself down, and we'll switch sides. So you can just ease yourself over, gently bring that leg around, and then switching sides so the left leg comes through and forwards, tucking the back toe to lift the knee, gently pressing your hips down towards the floor. Then place your back knee down, taking your time, and again if you want to, breathing in as you open through, stretch through the hip and the front of the body, and breathe. Gradually bring yourself down, take your time. See if you can step back to your downward dog or find your own way back to your downward dog or to your child's pose onto your knees and sitting back onto the heels. Gradually bringing yourself down.